Oh, you catch me unprepared. I wasn't quite ready. I did not know they were going to start filming, but here we are already. And I got the hat on and the outfit for the working in here in the bush camp. But we've had a very busy day. We've been tracking the wildebeest across the plains, and sometimes it's a pleasure and sometimes it's a chore. Depends who you're with, but today's been a bit of a chore, to be honest. So it's good to be by the fire, warming ourselves up. And before I could do that, though, I had to go into a bit of what's the word we are telling? Counseling. I was a counselor. I was doing a bit of counseling because there has been a bit of a rift between a husband and wife in the local community just down the road a little bit. It is Loud Boy Chikwava. Loud Boy Chikwava is one of the few people locally with his own motor car. Anyway, Loud Boy Chikwava and his wife Miriam went out for supper and a few drinks last evening, and they were coming back to the village, and unfortunately, a badger ran across the road in front of the car, and Loud Boy Chikwava was unable to avoid the badger. He hit it. He had slowed down a bit, but he hit the badger. Anyway, he got out, and the poor badger was there. It was still alive, but it was very wet and very cold and very, very smelly. But they thought they better take it, and put a blanket on it. So he said to his wife, he said, look, I'll drive the car. You take the badger and put the badger between your legs. Keep it warm. And Miriam, she said, well, yeah, but, I can put the badger between my legs, but it's all wet and smelly. So Loud Boy said, well, just put your hand over its nose till you get it home. And that's when the fight started. Oh, so I've had to go and console them and have a chat, and it's not been very good. But the funny thing happened today also, because wise man Sibanda, he's been doing some work for charity. He goes house to house and they collect the bottles and they take the bottle to the bottle bank. And the man at the bottle bank, he gives them a penny a bottle, and they recycle the glass and they make all sorts of goblets and stuff like that, glass goblet. Yeah. So wise man, he knocks on the door, you see, and a woman opens the door, and he says to me, she was the ugliest woman he's ever seen. And he says to her, he says, good morning, madam, I am a wise boy, and I'm here to collect for charity, and I wonder if you've got any old beer bottles I could take to the charitable deposit shop. And the woman looks at him and says, excuse me, but do I look like I drink beer? And he said, I beg your pardon, madam. No, of course you don't look like you drink beer. Have you got any old vinegar bottles? And he woke up in hospital, but he's going to be out soon. And I think he's going to have to go and apologize. But anyway, we go to see a wise man at the hospital. I call him Wise Boy sometimes because he's stupid, but Wise Man is his name. And we're there, and so on the way home, because as we sometimes do, we stop at the local beer hall for a couple of beers, a couple of chibukus. Anyway, we're there, you see, and I'm sat at the table there, and my friend Phyllis is sat next to me, and we're just talking very quietly, and in comes Chilocho John. Chilocho John, he comes in, and he's obviously had a lot to drink. He's been drinking for quite some time with Chilocho John, and we know now that he is drunk. He's completely drunk. And there's a couple sitting at the table, just minding their own business. And Chilocho John goes up, and he says to this chap, you know what, mate? He says, you've got there a trophy girlfriend. And the chap says, oh, is that because she's got lovely blonde hair? He said, no, not because of the lovely blonde hair. He said, is it because she's got nice boobs? No, it's not because she's got nice boobs. Well, says the chap, why do you think she's a trophy girlfriend? And he says, well, if you have a look, mate, he said, she's got the biggest ears I've ever seen on a woman. That's when the fight started. So it's good to be back here, sitting by the fire, letting the warmth of the fire emanate over us, and hopefully the rest of the day is going to be quite peaceful. But from me here, Silence and Pofu, your favorite tracker in the bush camp, or Little Africa, I got to say good night, because I'm going to go now and have something to eat. Bye bye. Hamburgersle.